Don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now. I'm trying to look and scratch the surface. So I'll get my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I let it go. If I fall, we're missing and compromise. Get my shoes off and not leave. Broken eyes, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some Donut Box Xfinity Series racing here. It's Thursday night. We're in the playoffs. We're here at Darlington watching these guys try to race their way into the Final Four. Hutchinson Motorsports TV bringing you the action live. As always, best in the business, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We cut no corners here, folks. Look at all these camera angles we've got. Right now we're watching Shane Fuller wheel this thing. Can Shane lock himself into the Final Four with a win here tonight? He'll be trying, but the favorite's got to be the 88 car, Cody Moore. He's been winning just about everything this season. Can he keep it up? We're going to find out. Right now, he's top of the leaderboard here for practice. 29.40. That's a Donut Box track record here. Right here, Hutchinson Motorsports TV bringing you the action live. Let's get them patented tunes playing because they're the best in the business, folks.
One, two, three, four.
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude practice here. We're jumping straight into qualifying. Who's going to set quick time? We're going to find out. Let's see the first one to hit the track. Looks like Cody Moore's going to be the first one to hit the track here. Wasting no time, jumping straight out there from Kyle, Texas. It's the 88 car, the favorite to win it here tonight. Cody Moore. What kind of lap time does Mr. Moore have for us? The 88 donut car going around the track trying to gain every ounce of speed he can, folks. Coming out of turn 4, green flag in the air for the 88 car. Kicking off qualifying here tonight, it's Cody Moore in the 88 machine entering turn 1. As you see, gets down, comes up, and then diamonds off the corner. Can he carry his momentum into 3 and 4? Looking good here on the backstretch. There's a handful of others out here on the track as well, but we're going to stay tuned right here, Cody Moore. See what he sets the pace as he's the first car to hit the track. Coming out of turn 4, he's going to cross the line his first lap with a time of 29.6. Hey, that's pretty good here. Cody Moore looking strong here tonight so far. Now hitting the track, Cody Kern, the number 3 monster car. There's all kinds of other cars out here as well, though, folks. Here's one of them. Don't worry about this guy here tonight. Christian Taylor, the number 96 Coors machine. This guy is junk. Christian Taylor, 30.15. He's like a half second off pace. 29.24. Quick time. Cody Moore in the 88. Top of the leaderboard. 29.23. He is way faster than the rest of the field, folks. Does anybody have anything for this man here tonight? That 88 machine is bad fast, ladies and gentlemen. Tell you who's not bad fast. The number 6 car, Jordan Schur, out of Houston, Alabama. He is in the back here tonight. He's crossing the line here. Lap time is going to be terrible. 30 points. 05. Sure, that's going to put him up to a 4th out of 6 so far. But it looks like we got about 12 or so drivers signed in here for the Donut Box Xfinity Series playoff race here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Bottom of the board. David Mayo in that junk, number 35. That's an ugly car, folks. Look at that font of the number. David Mayo is in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, as we watch Mr. Bill Sleep out of Osseo, Wisconsin. Bill Sleep going to try to see if he can edge out David Mayo. I bet he can because Mayo's got a 30.68. That's terrible. Tell you what, folks. I could jump out on the track. I'd probably turn better than a 30.68. As Mr. Sleep crosses the line, lap time for his first lap, 30.30. He's got one more, though. Let's hop on board, Bill Sleep. Get on the gas, Bill. What are you doing? Bill is messing around here. He's slow. That's going to be even worse of a lap time. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the number 9 machine. Steady hand, Frank Warner. He is a qualifying expert, folks. That's the 9 car of Frank Warner. What kind of lap time is he going to put down for us here? The number 9 machine. The Storm Motorsports Toyota. The 9 car. Frank Warner comes out of the corner. He just spun it, folks. Junk. He junked his car. Frank Warner chokes coming out of turns 1 and 2. That lap is junk. He's going to have to tow it and try it again. Frank Warner out of New York. Going to be starting in the back here tonight, I bet. Way to go, Frank. We saw you do it, bud. Sometimes you can get away with stuff here in qualifying, but we busted you red-handed. Got dumped by Casper the Ghost. He's going to try it again, though, folks. On the back stretch, the 9 car, Frank Warner. Can he get enough speed to get one decent lap in? We're going to find out. Entering 3 and 4, wants every ounce of momentum. He's going to take the green flag. Has one chance, and boy, is that car loose. Green flag in the air for Frank Warner. He's only got one lap here left. Enters turn 1 and 2. Can Frank keep her straight this time? The 9 machine coming out of the corner. Looking good so far. Frank is basically a must-win here tonight to lock himself into the Final 4. Hopefully he's trying to stay off the wall here. I think he did so. He's going to come out here. Where is Frank going to run? Crossing the line. I bet he's going to be about 4th. 4th or 5th. Frank Warner, lap time, 3rd place, 29.80. Not too bad for one lap here. Frank Warner able to salvage his qualifying run. Get a decent starting position still. Tell you how slow this field is. Christian Taylor is in 2nd. Unbelievable. As we wait for some of the cars to hit the track, we still got a few more. Let's get them tunes back playing, because this stuff, tell you what, folks, not to pat myself on the back too much, which, you know, I would never do, but this stuff is the best in the business. Frank Warner going to pull down pit lane. Tighten that car up. Way too loose. Rolling out onto the speedway. Out of Leominster, Massachusetts. The number 57 machine, Shane Fuller. Does Shane have anything for this 88 car? We're going to hop on board with the number 57 Chevy. Out of turns 3 and 4, he's going to be taking the green flag. Lap's looking good so far. My guess is he's going to be 2nd. Crossing the line, his first lap with a lap time. Oh, he's in the back. Shane Fuller, that car is junk. 30.09. He is in the back. Shane Fuller, please report to the rear, because you, sir, are junk. Shane Fuller right now in the 7th spot, but he's got one more lap to try to figure it out. As he enters turns 3 and 4, he's going to come out of the corner. Is he going to have more speed this time around? The 57 of Shane Fuller is going to cross the line. Lap time 29.52. That puts him in 2nd, just as I suspected. Shane Fuller to the 2nd spot. Meanwhile, we're going to pull up some track info. Here we are, Darlington Raceway, 67 degrees Fahrenheit. We got a chance of rain, folks. Hopefully it'll avoid us. But we're here at Darlington, the 1.31 mile oval. You want to call it that. Darlington is a racer's track. You got to be a wheelman to win here. Tonight's winner's going to lock themselves into the Final Four. Final Four is going to be in 2 races. 3 races left on the season here, folks. Things are getting interesting here in the Donut Box Xfinity Series. Right now, we got about a minute more left to qualify. Cody Moore, top of the board, 29.23. 9 racers have hit the track so far. We got a few more as well. It's official, Cody Moore. Quick time, top of the leaderboard. Cody Moore taking home the pole here tonight. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is your starting lineup. On the pole, the number 88, Cody Moore. To his outside, his teammate in the 57 machine, Shane Fuller. Row number 2 in the number 96 machine, Christian Taylor. To his outside, his teammate, the number 9 machine, Steadyhead, Frank Warner. Row number 3, we got the Australian, ladies and gentlemen. In the 82, it's Ben Madden. To his outside, the number 3 car, Cody Kern. Row number 4 on the inside, the number 6, Jordan Sher. To his outside, the number 64 machine, Bill Sleep. Starting in the number 9 spot in the 35 car, David Mayo. To his outside, the number 5 machine, Mark Truxton. Behind him, in the final row, it's going to be John J. McIntyre, the number 2 machine in 11th. And to his outside, going to end up being Rick Wilmot, the number 40. There's your starting lineup here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Quit wasting your money on junk streaming services. All you need, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best in the business. We're about to see our racers take off. Pace around this speedway. We're here, Darlington Raceway. Donut Box Xfinity Series action. It's playoff time, folks. These guys want to lock themselves into the Final Four. Give them a shot to take home the championship. 147 laps here tonight, folks. We got a few different stages here. First one's going to be at the end of lap number 35. Second one at the end of 75. Then we're going to race to the end. The 147 lapper here at Darlington. Cody Moore's the car to beat. He is night and day faster than the rest of the field, it appears. But you never know what can happen, folks. Will somebody just junk the 88 car? Not going to lie, after seeing his practice times, I probably would. I just straight up turn that pink number 88 machine, stuff them straight in the wall, take home the checkered flag, lock myself into the Final Four. But we're going to see if these guys have more respect than me. You never know. One car to watch for. Mark Truxell. He's always fast, but for some reason he starts in the back all the time. But boy, is that car ugly. Mark Truxell. That looks terrible. There's the number 5 machine of Mark Truxell. Number's too small. Just an ugly paint. Ugh, that thing is hideous, folks. Well, back out front, your front row is going to be Cody Moore on the inside, the number 88. His teammate, the 57 machine, Shane Fuller. Going to be interesting how this plays out here tonight. 35 laps for stage 1. Pace car is in as they enter the restart zone here shortly. We're going to be at Darlington, 147 lapper here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Green flag in the air! Shane Fuller on the outside, keeping right there with Mr. Moore. Heading into turn 1. Cody Moore's looking to clear him. He's going to do so. Slide job. Cody Moore takes over the race lead. Coming out of turn 2, nothing changing up front. It's going to be Cody Moore and Shane Fuller. Let's see what's going on back here, folks. Single file through the field. Christian Taylor racing his teammate Frank Warner for the number 3 spot. Taylor, the number 96 car. He's putting on a good run here so far. Had a great qualifying run. Can Taylor stay up front? We're going to find out. As we zoom out here, see what's happening. We're single file through the field. Let's check out the battle for last. These guys duking it out here for last. The number 40 machine, Rick Wilmot, trying to hold on to second to last, wants to keep Mr. David Mayo in the back spot. While Cody Moore's out front here, got about a third of a second lead on his teammate. Let's hop on board here with Mr. Cody Moore. See how he's wheeling this track. Right now, he's on the front stretch in front of this sold-out crowd here at Darlington. Donut Box Xfinity Series action. Cody Moore, your race leader, heading into turn 1, lap number 3. Gonna be a good one here tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in, spending your Thursday night right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. I'm the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson, on the call, bringing you the action live. Right now, the best lap of the session is your race leader, Cody Moore, 29.83. Best lap of the session. As we jump around here, let's see how the Australian Mr. Ben Madden's doing. The number 82 Wendy's machine. Not sure why he doesn't have Vegemite as the sponsor. Ben Madden, I tell you what, this man loves his Vegemite. They're duking it out here. Cody Curran trying to get around that 96 car. Here comes the Aussie. Ben Madden trying to get around the 96 as well. Not gonna happen. But as I was saying, I was talking to Ben Madden, and all he ever talks about, anytime I discuss anything with him, he brings up Vegemite. As he stuffs the 96 into the wall. Christian Taylor's dropping to the back, folks. The 82 machine, he's going to take over that spot. He's up to 5th. But as I was saying, though, this man, all he cares about in this world is Vegemite. Tells me about eating Vegemite sandwiches 24/7. Ben Madden, the 82 car. Rumor is he's in the car. Most racers, they throw in granola bars or in pit stops and whatnot. Ben Madden gets a Vegemite sandwich thrown in there during his pit stop, and he eats it. It's honestly incredible. Hopefully later on when he does it, we'll be able to hop into the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Get you some footage of that, because it's pretty impressive. But meanwhile, Cody Moore out front by about 0.8 of a second on his teammate, Shane Fuller. Trying to hold on to that race lead. As Frank Warner's rolling in the 3rd spot, trying to run down Mr. Fuller. Wants to take over that 2nd spot. The New Yorker steady hand, Frank Warner. The Storm Motorsports Toyota. Taking a steady pace here right now, trying to hold off behind him. Cody Kern, the number 3 machine, he's a bit back. As we drop to the back, John J. McIntyre. This is not a good track for him. He's been in the front here lately, but not here tonight at Darlington. John J. McIntyre right now, he's in the 10th spot. That number 2 car is junk. He's back there running with the 40 machine, Rick Wilmot. Let's give Bill Sleep some TV time. Here he is, folks. Mr. Bill Sleep, the number 64 machine. Right now sitting in the number 9 position. Working his way, getting around Christian Taylor. He's going to take the bottom of the track. Not sure about that strategy. Bill Sleep was about to throw a haymaker slider, and he's going to get into the 96. He's able to save it, but he's going to lose a couple of spots. Not sure the strategy there. Bill Sleep was going to take the bottom of the track, and it looks like Wilmot's going to throw a slide job. Rick Wilmot taking over the number 8 machine. Wilmot to the front. The number 40. Rick Wilmot is flying around the speedway. Normally he's back in last, but right now he's your Hutchinson Motorsports hard charger, currently in the number 8 position. After starting dead last, Rick Wilmot is on a rail right now, ladies and gentlemen. Wilmot to the front. Back out to your race leader. He's up on Mr. Shane Fuller by about a half second. It's the number 88, Cody Moore. Meanwhile, we got a little bit of a battle here brewing for the number 2 spot. Here comes Warner, the number 9 machine. Frank Warner, one of the fastest cars on the track right now. Can Warner reel these boys in? The old man, Frank Warner, trying to teach these youngins how to wheel a race car. The number 9 car, the Dr. Pepper Storm Motorsports 9 machine with a big run on the 57. Shane Fuller trying to hold him off, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to because Frank Warner's in a rocket ship, folks. Here he comes. This is going to be a battle for second. It's coming any moment. When's Frank going to throw that haymaker slide job? Taking it easy so far. A bit of a gap between 3rd and 4th place. About a second separates 3rd and 4th. Meanwhile, we're going to jump around here. The Vegemite fan, the 82 machine, Ben Madden holding on to that number 5 spot. Trying to hold off Mr. Mark Truxell. Put down the sandwich bin. Wheel that race car, bud, because that 5 machine is reeling you in. As we jump back out front here, Frank Warner, the number 9 car, still trying to figure out a way around this 57. He says, Shane, get out of my way. You're holding me up, bud. You're slow. Warner, the number 9 car. Is he going to find a way around this 57 machine? Or is Fuller just going to block for his teammate all race long? We're going to find out. Let's hop up to our eyes in the sky. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, the most beautiful view in the entire business. In front of this sold-out crowd here at Darlington. These fans love their Donut Box Xfinity Series action, I tell you what. Absolutely love it. And Shane Fuller's going to let him by. He says, go on by, Frank, don't dump me. And here comes Kern right behind him. Fuller's going to drop from 2nd to 4th after pulling over. What a... Oh, I'm not a fan of that kind of racing. Shane Fuller just pulling over like it's Formula 1. Come on, Shane. Get on the gas. Have some competitive nature in you, bud. I mean, come on. The Leo Minster, Massachusetts native. You may as well just pull her into the pits, bud. Let the whole field go by. Shane Fuller just dropping to the rear. That car's junk. Back out front, though. Cody Moore, the number 88 machine. He's out front by about a second on Mr. Steady Hands, Frank Warner. Look how close Mr. Cody Moore gets up into the wall. He almost tears down that Hutchinson Motorsports camera on the right front. You can be easy on the camera, Cody. We don't have many of them, bud. As he continues to pull away from Frank Warner. Cody Moore out front. Meanwhile, Christian Taylor, number 96 car, has taken over the position for dead last. Christian Taylor, please report to the rear. He's already there. The 96 car, Christian Taylor, out of Leland, North Carolina, is in last. Well done, Christian. He has lost 9 spots since the start of this race. Right now, your hard charger, Rick Wilmot's gained 5 spots, as well as Mark Truxell. Here comes Truxell blowing by Shane Fuller. Says, Shane, you're slow. Go to the back, bud. Shane Fuller has dropped back to 5th. letting another car by. He's just letting everybody around. They need to put something on his paint job that says pass to the right, because he just pulls over for everybody. As Truxell takes over the 4th spot, he is now your Hutchinson Motorsports hard charger. 6 positions gained for him. Here comes the Aussie. Ben Madden has a deal with Wendy's. First thing Ben asked whenever Wendy's hopped on board with him, he said, "Hey, Wendy's, what kind of flavors of Frosties do you have?" When they told him chocolate and vanilla, he wasn't happy. He says, "Why is there not a Vegemite Frosty?" Ben Madden, not a fan of Wendy's. Not sure why it's on his car. Meanwhile, Cody Curran holding on to the 3rd spot, trying to run down that number 9 machine of Frank Warner. Let's hop on board, see how he's wheeling this thing. Cody Moore out front by about 1.8 seconds on Frank Warner. The Stanley, North Dakotan, Cody Curran. He's going to get a run on Warner. Warner stuffed it in the wall. He lost a lot of ground. He got the pullover saying, "Later, nerd, you're slow," says Cody Curran. Blows by and takes over the 2nd spot. The Storm Motorsports Toyota dropping back to 3rd. Right now, Rick Wilmot still holding on to that number 9 spot, that number 40 machine. Holding steady up there. Meanwhile, John J. McIntyre, the number 8 spot. Been a clean race so far. No cautions yet. First stage going to be at the end of lap number 35 here as John J. McIntyre, the number 2 car, tries to work his way around the 6 machine of Sure, and it's not going to happen. He stuffs it into the wall. Going to lose a lot of momentum there. Back out front here, Cody Curran is pulling away from Frank Warner. Warner got into the wall earlier. Looks to have some damage. He is dropping like a rock. While Truxell tries to reel him in, we're on lap number 21. Stage is going to be at the end of lap number 35. So about 14 more laps till the end of this stage. While Shane Fuller tries to reel back in Mr. Truxell. We're going to hop on board with the number 57 of Shane Fuller, who has pulled over and let just about everybody pass him. Who would have thought we were racing here tonight? Shane Fuller, he's not about that. He says, "You get close to me, I'll just pull over and let you go. I don't like duking it out. I don't like stock cars. I'm more of an open wheel guy." Basically what he was telling us. But back out front, Cody Moore. Trying to hold off Cody Curran. Cody Curran is reeling him in quick, folks. The race lead was almost a second and a half. It's down to 0.3 of a second. Cody Moore with a big... Oh, he gets into the wall. Curran gets underneath him. Slide job. Cody Curran trying to take over the race lead. Moore on the outside. Curran on the inside. Curran's going to take it over. New race leader, number 3 machine, Cody Curran. Boy, Cody Moore dropped like a rock there, folks. Big mishap from Moore. He lost nearly a second that lap or something. Dropped like a rock. Cody Curran, your new race leader. Cody Curran not in the playoffs, though. Well, he's out here racing for respect. I'll tell you who's not racing for a bit of respect, though. It's this number 57 car, Shane Fuller. No integrity, no honor. He's not even racing hard. This man's just cruising around the speedway, saying, "Go on, boys. Pass me. I don't care. I'll run last." Shane Fuller, the number 57, somehow still holding on to the number 5 position. While Frank Warner, the number 9 car, he is waiting for that stage break to come out. Ever since he got into the wall a few laps ago, he is off the pace right now. Trying to hang on to a good stage run, though. Meanwhile, back out front, Cody Curran out front by about 0.4 of a second. Cody Moore going to work on him, with about 9 laps left to go for this stage. Cody Moore gaining a lot of momentum. I do believe Curran is on Cody Moore's team. Hopefully he doesn't pull over for him. Hopefully he's got some more respect for himself tonight. Oh, maybe he's not on his team. I don't know what I'm talking about. He used to be on his team, but he's not anymore. But meanwhile, they are bumper to bumper, a battle for the race lead. Curran in the 3 car, trying to hold on to the spot. Here comes Moore to the inside, looking to make a move. He almost gets into him, has to check up. Cody Moore wanted to throw a haymaker slide job, but it wasn't there. He decides to think otherwise. Curran still your race leader. Moore has the speed right now, though. Can Cody Moore find a way around him this time around? Moore to the inside. Curran trying to hold on to the preferred line on the outside. Coming out of the corner, side by side. At the line, it's going to be Curran still your race leader, but Cody Moore right there. Heading into turn 1. Moore looks to clear him. He's going to almost get into him. He's able to stay off him, and they door each other. Cody Moore with a big save. What a save there. That was just a racing deal there. Cody Moore didn't give him much room. Curran was up about as high as he could be. What a save there, though, by Cody Moore. Salvage a good finish for this stage. That's basically going to lock up the stage here for Curran unless he messes up big time. Big save, though, for Cody Moore. He was duking it out for the race lead. As we're on lap number 29 out of 35 here for stage number 1. Cody Moore out of Kyle, Texas, your regular season points winner. He's got a huge lead here in the playoffs for points. He's basically locked into the Final Four. But he's wanting to win nonetheless. Meanwhile, looks like Moore is dropping here after getting into the wall. Frank Warner about a second behind him, trying to reel him in with about 5 laps left to go this stage. We're going to hop on board with the number 9 machine of Frank Warner, the New Yorker. Steady hand Frank Warner. The Dr. Pepper number 9 machine. Looking to reel in Cody Moore. He is running out of time, though. While Mark Truxell tries to reel in Warner. Right now, Truxell in the number 4 position. Fuller in 5th right there with him. Drop into the back. Looks like Christian Taylor has passed David Mayo. He's not last anymore. So your Hutchinson Motorsports dead last racer, the 35 car, David Mayo. Get on the gas. Oh, the 96 is going to go pit. Unbelievable. With the stage coming up, the 96 elects to come down pit road. Not sure what he's thinking there. Honestly, a terrible decision. Christian Taylor may as well pull it in and call it quits. He's going to be multiple laps down now. 1 or 2. Meanwhile, we're on lap number 32. Stage break going to be in a few laps here. Here's Christian Taylor putting around pit road here. Crew chief needs to be fired. Driver 2. Fire them both. As he pulls and rolls into his pit stall to fall multiple laps down. Well done, Christian. Nice strategy, buddy. Your race is done. Your car's junk. Meanwhile, Cody Curran, still your race leader with just a couple more to go. But Cody Moore is reeling him in, and he is not happy. Them two got together early on. Cody Moore with a big run off the corner. He's going to go underneath him. And he doors him a little bit of payback action. Oh, man. Cody Moore was not happy with the exchange earlier, so he just flat out doors him. Not sure about that move there. Cody Moore racing with some attitude, but he's going to take over the race lead nonetheless. Crossing the line here. 2 more laps for this stage. Cody Moore taking back the race lead and got a little bit of revenge there. As you see, Christian Taylor 2 laps down. Nice strategy, bud. Well done. Christian Taylor, number 96, trying to lock in the dead last run here. Well, here comes Cody Curran as well. Not sure why all these guys are pitting under green. Pit under yellow. But anyways, back out front here, Cody Moore. Checkered flag going to be in the air for the stage this next time around. We're going to hop on board with Mr. Cody Moore. Onto the back stretch. Last lap around here before we take a little short break as our racers come down pit lane when the caution comes out this time around. Checkered flag in the air for the stage break. Caution's going to come out here shortly.
The yellow flag is out.
There were multiple drivers elected to pit early. I'm just not sure about that strategy. You're going to fall one lap down if you're lucky. Probably two. But anyways, who am I? I'm up here in the booth. Let's get them Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing. They're the best in the business. Frank Warner electing the pit early and taking in a line. Not sure about that strategy either. Probably gonna fall a lap down here. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. We'll find out. Gonna be close. Warner able to stay on the lead lap as he pit early. I thought that was illegal, but as our leaders come down pit lane, a few respectable drivers elected to stay out here and pit at the right time. Cody Moore will come out first. Still your race leader. Shane Fuller in the second spot, though. And all the clowns who elected to pit early for whatever reason, to the rear, please. Frank Warner with the illegal pit job. I thought the pits closed 2 laps before the stage break, but again, what do I know? And what did Frank get out of doing all that? Absolutely nothing. He is in the 5th spot. Could have just waited to pit. Meanwhile, Cody Kern elected to pit while he was in 2nd. Fell down a lap. Got his lap back, but where is he at now? He's in the back. Some crew chiefs need fired here tonight. We got a bunch of clowns up in the crew chief area, so not sure what's going on here. Christian Taylor still a lap down. Great decision there, Christian. Electing to pit under green. Well done. Essentially, locking in himself for dead last. But Cody Moore, still your race leader out front. You're going to see Truxell and Curran. They're going to be on the lead lap. They got to wait for the wave around because they were cute and elected to pit under green. Up, ready to roll. Gonna be taking the green flag. Pace car's gonna head in and get out of the way. Just received word maybe some of these guys pit because they were out of fuel. I believe our leaders had to save some fuel there to make it. Well, that was the reasoning, but the pace car's out of the way. Our racers are in the restart zone. Green flag in the air. Cody Moore with a big jump. He's going to jump back out to the race lead. Moore in first. His teammate Fuller in second. We're going to see how long Fuller decides to drive without just pulling over and letting the boys go by. But as I said, I just received word. I think some of them guys pit early because they were getting out of fuel. So Moore in the front there. He had to conserve some fuel there to make it. As this stage going to be at the end of lap number 75. Going to be close here. Not sure if we're going to make it on fuel. We're going to have to save to make it. Just a little bit. They need to save a couple of laps. But Cody Moore's out front. Let's drop to the back here. David Mayo, he's up to 10th place from last. Well done, David. Keep it up. David's yelling, throw the checkered. I'm in the top 10. David Mayo, the number 35 machine. Cody Kern, the last car on the lead lap right now. Lap number 43 out of 147 here. Darlington Raceway, Donut Box Xfinity Series action. Cody Moore, your race leader, followed by his teammate Shane Fuller. But don't you worry, folks. I know you're all wondering. Where is he? Here he is. Number 82 machine, the Aussie Ben Madden. And yes, folks, he did get a Vegemite sandwich during his pit stop. Here comes the 82 car, looking to throw a slide job, says later loser, blows by the number 6 car. The number 82 going to the front. He's up to the 3rd position, folks. Here he comes. Mr. Vegemite himself, the Aussie, Ben Madden. Fan favorite here, Ben Madden, wheeling that race car. He says, Shane, get the hell out of my way. I know you're a coward and you're going to let me by. Going underneath him, Shane Fuller lets him go because that's what he does. Shane Fuller, he's just out here. He's just a field filler here tonight. He doesn't even want to race. Shane Fuller lets the number 82 machine blow by him. Ben Madden taking over the 2nd spot. Meanwhile, Rick Wilmot, he's not saving anything. He is sending that thing. Wilmot is up to 4th right now, folks. That number 40 car is bad fast, and he's going to go to the bottom of the track. Not sure about that decision. Going to lose a couple spots. Got a little in over his head there. Rick Wilmot wanted to throw a haymaker slide job on the 2 cars to check up for the 40. Wilmot says, I've lost enough spots. I'm just going up there, John J. McIntyre. You better check up or we're going to have some junk race cars. Wilmot dropping back to the number 6 position. Back out front, Cody Moore, still your race leader. The number 88 machine. Being the dominant car here tonight. Oops, sorry. Ben Madden right on the back bumper of the number 88. Going for the inside move. Ben Madden, slide job, the 82 car, the Aussie taking it over. Your new race leader, the 82 of Ben Madden. I tell you what, that Vegemite sandwich he got during the pit break has energized him because this man is wheeling that thing right now, folks. Ben Madden, brand new race leader, coming out of turn 4. He's going to lead a lap. It's official, folks. The Aussie with the lap lead, lap number 47 in the books, going to Ben Madden. That Vegemite sandwich has just sparked some energy in him, folks. He might win this thing now. He might just lap the field. Ben Madden is flying. Unbelievable. What a move. What a race car driver. Ben Madden. Is he the GOAT? Let's hop on board. Unfortunately, you can't see him chewing the Vegemite sandwich because this is a helmet cam. If we go to the gyro cam, if we can see him maybe munching. Nope. Unfortunately, we can't, folks. Here he is, though, folks. Your race leader, the Australian. Wheeling and dealing, Ben Madden. And Shane Fuller let another car by. What do you know? Down to 4th. He may as well let another one. Just let them all go, Shane. Shane taking it easy around the track. He says, go on by, boys. I'm not here to win. Hell, I don't even care if I'm up front. I'll go to the back. While Fuller tries to hang on the number 4 spot, we got a battle for 5th. Slide job McIntyre taking over the 5th spot. John J. McIntyre, after starting in the rear, has worked his way all the way up to 5th. Mr. Bin Madden out front by about 1.4 seconds on Cody Moore. But as I said earlier, I think these guys need to conserve a little bit of fuel here to make it to the end of this run. We went green at about lap 40 or 41. Stage is at 75, so my math says that's about a 35-lap run. As you saw, a few cars had to pit a little early last time. These guys have to know they need to start saving just a little bit. And by saving fuel, all they're going to have to do, they're going to have to be easy on the throttle. The longer the time you're off the throttle, the more fuel you're saving. Simple fuel conservation 101. As Cody Moore is in the 2nd spot, let's hop on board, see how he's wheeling that thing. Here comes Truxell knocking on the door of the 88. Those guys that pit early, they're definitely going to be short on fuel, in my opinion. The first one to pit was Christian Taylor. There is no way he's going to make this run. Meanwhile, here comes Truxell, trying to get to the back bumper of the number 88 in a battle for 2nd. And let's hop on board here with Mr. Mark Truxell, the number 5 machine. We're going to hop on board in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view so we don't have to see this ugly car, folks. This thing is absolutely hideous. You know what? I'm going to take a picture off the bottom of the camera here because I don't want to see that either. Get that off of there. Hang on. Let's take that off. Because this car is so ugly, I don't even want it in my sight. Mark Truxell with the ugliest car in the field. Currently in the number 3 spot, trying to run down that 88 car. He elects to lift early. He's going to try to back up the corner to get a run coming off. As he diamonds the corner, wants a run onto the front stretch. He's got a little bit of momentum. Can he make the move? Gets underneath him. We're going to have to see the ugly car again. The number 5 of Truxell underneath the 88. He's going to get down on this flat part of the track briefly, but it's enough where he can take it over. Up to 2nd place goes the 5-car Truxell. Cody Moore still saving some fuel, dropping back to the number 3 spot. Meanwhile, Shane Fuller taking it easy, putting around the track. The number 57, slow and steady. He's just logging laps out here, folks. If anybody gets near him, he's going to get scared and pull over. Dropping back a little bit. Jordan Schur right now holding on to number 6 position. Rick Wilmot, the number 40 car, in the 7th. He smokes the wall! Into the infield! Rick Wilmot! Onto the track! Oh, and he smokes another one! Caution's gonna need to come out on that one. Multi-car incident. Rick Wilmot, that car is junk. And he tows it. Oh my. That was a brutal hit, folks. Unbelievable. We saw it live. I just had a feeling that 40 car was gonna junk it. Bam! He almost turned that thing upside down at Darlington. I don't think there's ever been a flip at Darlington. Unbelievable. Let's hop on board here and see what the hell this driver was doing. Oh, and bam! Oh my. Junk. Junk. J-U-N-K. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Wilmot is done. Oh my. That was the most brutal hit I've ever seen in Darlington. Unbelievable. Gonna be interesting to see what our racers elect to do here. I bet a bunch of them are gonna pit, if not all of them. Here comes the field. Ben Madden, Truxell, Moore, the whole field coming down. Ben Madden gonna hold on to the race lead. It's Madden, Moore, and Truxell, your top three. Can the Australian hang on? Look at David Mayo's jump car. Oh, look out! David Mayo just tried to take out Cody Moore. What in the hell did we just see? Dave Mayo, U9 driving SOB, the 35 machine of Dave Mayo, just shoots down the track, almost takes out the 88 of Cody Moore. That car's jumping. Let us know in the chat who's going to win this thing. Is the Australian Ben Madden going to win it? Rumor is they threw him another Vegemite sandwich, folks. The 82, Ben Madden, the Australian, he's out front. He's got the track position. As we enter lap number 61, stage 2's gonna end at the end of lap number 75, so we're gonna have about a 13-14 lap sprint here. Ben Madden choosing the high line. As our racers rack it up here, folks. Front row's going to be Madden on the outside. Moore on the inside. Ben Madden's got the short run speed, but Cody Moore knows he can send it now with the stage coming up at the end of lap 75. He's not going to have to worry about conserving now. So we're going to see how fast that 88 can be. My guess is you're about to see some fastest times of the night here break out. These guys are going to be burning them tires down. They know they'll be getting fresh ones here in just about 14 laps. As the pace car heads in, the racer's about to enter the Geico restart zone. Green flag in the air and a big start for the 82. Ben Madden jumping out front. Fuller giving a little bit of a push to the 88 and more. Side-by-side battle for second. John J. McIntyre on the outside, not going to be able to contend it. Moore back into the second spot. Cody Moore now reeling in the race leader. Can the 82 of Madden hold on to the race lead? Cody Moore shoots out like a rocket ship, and I tell you what, folks, I said it once, I said it again. You're about to see some fast laps here, folks. Cody Moore isn't having to worry about saving now. He is sending it. Meanwhile, Ben Madden, he must have been chewing on that Vegemite sandwich. He has dropped from first to fourth. Cody Moore, your race leader. John J. McIntyre in the second spot right now. 12 laps till the end of the stage. Your race leader, Cody Moore. Let's hop on board here with the number 88 machine. My guess is this is going to be his fastest lap of the session here. I'll let you know, though. Cody Moore coming out of turn 4. He's going to cross the line with a lap time. 29.58, fastest lap of the session. I am a genius up here, folks. How do you think I became the GOAT? I just know racing. I'm up here. I know what these guys are going to do before they know what they're going to do. It's honestly incredible. The things I know that are going to happen. Like when Rick Wilmot junked it I knew it was coming. I saw it live, and caution is out. Ben Madden was worried about his Vegemite sandwich. Junks his race car. Caution's in the air. Let's see what happened. And he lost it. Absolutely lost it right in front of the 3 car. Comes up, Junks, the number 5 as well. Truxell did not want to get off the gas there. Kept hitting him. But Ben Madden, he was your race leader, and boy, talk about a total choke job. The Australian junked race car going in the rear. Unbelievable. Let's get them patented tunes playing. Junk.
everything that you thought you knew. I do things better, you know I do. The rhythm I have can't escape it. Baby, don't fight it, embrace it. De la cabeza a los pies, el ritmo te mueve otra vez. Suena el tambor, así es mejor. Deja esa timidez. Don't fight it, just do it.
As our racers stack up, pace car heads out of the way. It's going to be more on the inside. McIntyre on the outside. We're going to be going green again. Stage break's going to be at the end of lap 75, so we got a 7-lap shootout. Green flag in the air. Cody Moore with a big jump. He's going to take over the race lead. Meanwhile, McIntyre with a rough start here. He's going to lose a spot. Fuller's actually going to pass somebody instead of letting him by. Shane Fuller, the number 57 car, to second place. Meanwhile, Cody Kern, after being involved in that wreck, has a little bit of front-end damage, but he's still willing that thing, folks. Lap number 68. Stage number 2 going to be at the end of 75. Cody Moore, your race leader, but we got a 3-car battle for second. McIntyre in the 2, trying to hold off the number 3 machine of Cody Kern. Let's hop on board here with the number 3 car, Cody Kern. The Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Curran trying to get a run coming off. The 2 car's going to get a little loose. Curran tries to correct it. Going to have to lift, though, and lose some momentum. I think Curran would have had the pass there, but he saw the 2 car get a little sideways. He overreacted. Almost lost it, but was able to save it. Back out front, Cody Moore, your race leader. 5 laps left to go till the stage break. Cody Moore trying to hold off his teammate Shane Fuller. Meanwhile, Frank Warner back in the number 7 position here. Been struggling ever since he was at the front there near the end of stage 1. Last lap, fastest lap of the session, the number 57 car, Shane Fuller, 29.41. His teammate Cody Moore was a 29.47. Well, Shane Fuller, fastest lap of the session. How about it? The number 57 car is wheeling and dealing right now. As Cody Moore is your race leader by over half a second. Racers are pretty spaced out right now. Let's hop up to our eyes in the sky. That's just a motorsports event. Wow, sold out crowd. We even sold out them random grandstands right there. Who would want to sit there? Not sure. What a beautiful view here tonight, folks. Fans are packed in the backstretch and everything. Incredible. Thursday night racing, sold out Darlington Raceway. This is a playoff race, folks. Our Final Four is going to be in 2 weeks. Championship round. Going to be interesting to see what happens. As we keep our eyes on our race leader, Cody Moore. Still out front. Trying to look at the schedule here. Next week, we're at Nashville Super Speedway. This is our round of 6 right now. After Nashville, that's going to lock in our Final Four. We're going to have an off week of the 4th of July. And then July 11th, we're going to come back for Kansas Speedway for our finale, the championship round. Winner of the night, if it's a playoff driver, is going to lock themselves into the Final Four. As we head to lap number 75 here, stage break going to be in about a lap and a half. Cody Moore out front comfortably. Right now looking through the playoff points. Your final 6, Cody Moore, Shane Fuller, Jack Scoville, Jordan Schur, John McIntyre, and Frank Warner. Warner needs to gain some positions here. He's already 5 points below the cut line here coming into this race. You don't want to lose any more ground. He's not going to be getting many stage points here tonight. Rough night for Frank so far. Hopefully he can turn it around. As caution's going to come out here for the end of the stage. Caution is out here. Stage number 2 is over. Cody Moore, stage 2 winner. Let's get them patented tunes back rolling here. Let me find some good ones. Here's your playoff points coming in here, folks. You can see this. Cody Moore, basically locked in. He's just earned all the points throughout the whole season. But Shane Fuller with a good day so far. He's next. He's getting pretty close to locking himself in. But Jack Scoville was unable to make it out tonight. That's going to make next week a must-win for Mr. Jack Scoville. Said he wasn't feeling good. Sounds like he's a coward to me, honestly. But Jordan Schur, he was 5 points above the cut coming in. He's hanging back there in the 7th spot, so it's going to be close between him and Mr. Warner. And John McIntyre with a good race here so far. Got 3rd in that stage. We're going to see where this is going to bring him. As our racers come down pit lane here. The end of stage number 2. Cody Moore, your race leader. His teammate Shane Fuller in 2nd. Top 3 going to stay the same. Moore, Fuller, McIntyre. race in the books. 147 lap race here tonight. Darlington Raceway, Dona Box Xfinity Series action. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. I'm the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson, on the call, per the usual. We're in the round of 6. Just a couple more weeks till we go to our Final Four championship round. Cody Moore's essentially locked himself in. His teammate Shane Fuller right behind him. He basically just got to show up next week at this point. But it's getting spicy down at the bottom. You got McIntyre, Scher, Warner, all duking it out for 2 spots. Scoville's basically done for. He's got to win next week in Nashville or he's done. What a cowardly move. To not come to your round of 6 race because you got a little tummy ache. Jack Scoville. His tum-tum was hurting this morning. He's curled up in bed right now, drinking some Sprite. Got the Robitussin next to him. Pepto-Bismol there as well. Hope your tummy's feeling better, Jack. You better start practicing Nashville is all I gotta say. Our field is set. Pace car is in. Moore's in the outside line. Fuller to his inside. Lap number 81 about to be underway with the green flag coming out here. Green flag in the air. The 88 machine jumps out like a rocket ship. Cody Moore's gonna maintain your race lead. His teammate Shane Fuller right there with him. Here comes John J. McIntyre. The number 2 machine gets a little loose coming in, but he's good to go. The 2 car able to hold on to the 3rd spot while Mark Truxell and that ugly number 5 machine in 4th. Then we got Jordan Scher in 5th. Every position matters for these guys. Scher is trying to hold off Warner. Warner is 5 points behind him coming in. All Scher wants to do is keep that 9 car in his rear view mirror. All about maintaining them points. Trying to lock himself into the Final Four. Coming up here in a couple of weeks. Meanwhile, the Vegemite number 82 machine of Ben Madden. Currently in the number 10 spot. He's in the back. David Mayo somehow not last. Number 35 car, David Mayo. He's in 8th. While we go up to our eyes in the sky, that's just a Motorsports Blimp. The most beautiful view in the business. Wow. Incredible views. Sold out crowd. Thursday night racing right here. That's just a Motorsports TV. The best broadcast company in the business. The GOAT Blake Hutchinson up here in the booth with you. As Cody Moore, still your race leader. Trying to hold off his teammate, Shane Fuller. You know, the nice thing to do for Cody Moore would be to let Shane Fuller win this race, lock himself into the Final Four, because Cody Moore doesn't need to lock himself in. He's up 40-something points. And he's won both stages. So if he was a nice guy, he'd let his teammate Fuller win it, but Cody Moore, I don't think he's got that in him. But we're going to find out here. We're on lap number 84 out of 147. Looks like Christian Taylor's out, as well as Rick Wilmot. Christian Taylor and Rick Wilmot have retired for the evening. They are done. But we got a battle for the lead brewing here, folks. Cody Moore trying to hold off his teammate here, Shane Fuller. Fuller's right to the back bumper of that number 88. Gonna be interesting what's gonna happen. We know these cars can go about 31, 32 laps under green without saving fuel. We went green around lap number 80, so that means they're going to need to be pitting here around 110, 115. They really need to try to drag it out to about 115 so they can make it to the finish, if need be. If they get to 115, then they'd have enough fuel to make it to the end of this run. So my guess is nobody's going to want to pit before lap 112, 113, unless there's a caution. Well, Cody Moore pulls out here. Out front here by about half a second off Fuller. Let's drop back here, see what's going on. Look at that junk number 3 car. He's earned his Darlington stripes here tonight. Cody Kern, whole right side of his car is just trashed. Looks like Scher's lost a couple spots. Rank Warner up 2 spots on Scher. Warner needs every spot he can get to try to gain every little ounce of point he can. Because he came into this race 5 points behind Scher. While Cody Moore still out front. Still your race leader. That number 88 machine. Nothing's changed here, folks. We're just taking it easy here, folks. Nice and easy run. Going to be interesting to see some green flag stops here in the next 20 or 25 laps. Cody Moore definitely the favorite here to win it. We're going to see if we can hold off that teammate of his, Shane Fuller. Here comes Fuller trying to get to that back bumper of that number 88 machine. You know what? These guys are teammates. But, Shane Fuller has to be sick of seeing that 88 out front. If I'm Shane Fuller, you know what I do, folks? You're not going to believe this. But I send it in there, and I just dump him. I don't care if he owns the team. He might be the league president, the team owner. It don't matter. Just junk him. Shane Fuller, just flat out dump him. Take that race lead. Lap number 92 out of 147. Our top 4 all right there together. You can throw a blanket over them, folks. Guys taking it easy. Cruising around the speedway. Let's see what's going on through the field. Wow. About a half a lap behind between 4th and 5th place. Look at that difference. McIntyre was right there with him, just got on the wall a little bit, it looked like. He's going to lose some momentum. Meanwhile, we got a battle for second. Fuller trying to hold off the number 5 car of Truxell. Lap number 94 out of 147. Means we got about 53 laps left here, folks. 53 laps, hopefully a non-stop green flag action. Let's hop on board here with Mr. Shane Fuller. Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. See how he decides to wheel it around this racetrack. Right now he's about 0.4 of a second behind your race leader. Trying to hold off that 5 car of Truxell. Truxell with the big run. Mark Truxell, he's sick of seeing them MDM cars out front. He's racing on his own out there. He says, you know what, bud? You better get out of my way or I'll just turn you. Truxell doesn't care. That 5 car, he's ready to dump some guys. He might dump them both. He's going to take out Fuller here, then he's going to get up to the race leader, Cody Moore, and he's going to right hook him right into the wall. Meanwhile, Truxell inside looking to make a move. Fuller's going to shut the door to hold on to the second spot. It's finally late enough in the race. Fuller is done giving away spots. He's been pulling over all race long, saying, go on, buddy. I don't like racing hard. But right now, he doesn't want to do it. Side by side, Truxell on the bottom, looking to take over the number 2 position, and he's going to do so. The 5 car, Mark Truxell, up to second, but he's going to get loose coming off the corner. The 57 of Fuller trying to get to the outside line here. Entering the corner here, side by side. Truxell's going to throw his slide job. He's still in second place here. Now he's going to go to work on the race leader, Cody Moore. Meanwhile, Jordan Schur back in the number 7 spot. Wants to reel in Frank Warner. It's all about the points right now, folks. We are getting into the nitty-gritty. We're in the final 6 right now. Going to be the final 4 here in just a couple of weeks. And Schur and Warner are right by one another in the point standings. The Vegemite man, Ben Madden, has come down pit lane. Junk. Back out front, Cody Moore, still your race leader by over a second. Again, these guys, they want to try to get to lap number 115-ish. So they can make it on fuel the rest of the way. Fuller has dropped to 4th here. McIntyre found his way around him in a big points day for McIntyre, which he really needed. Came into this race below the cut line. Putting it on him tonight. John J. McIntyre, that number 2 machine. Been good all day long. Been up front. After starting in the rear, starting 11th, he is up to 3rd, folks. Been there the entire race. But we're going to hop on board. Let you enjoy some of the sounds of racing. We're going to crank it up. Cody Moore still out front here. Pretty big lead for him, a 1.35 second lead. Trying to hold off that 5 car. Mark Truxell. Truxell had started in 10th, up to 2nd, while McIntyre started in 11th, up to 3rd. These guys both came from the back, elected not to qualify, started in the rear. Here they are in the front. With about 43 laps left to go here. All these guys going to need to pit at least one more time. Not much else going on through the track here. Really no battles. Most of our cars fairly spaced out. We got one battle brewing. How about it? David Mayo's trying to run by this playoff driver here. Mayo says, hey, Jordan, how are you in the playoffs, bud? You're slow. That 35 car, Mayo. Let's hop on board, see if he junks him. Here comes Mayo, the Californian. Trying to get around the hillbilly from Alabama, Jordan. Sure ain't know when he almost junked him. Whew. That was close, folks. Sure doesn't want to give up the spot. Mayo's too nice of a guy not to junk him. If I was Mayo, I wouldn't have lifted there. I just would have took him out. Sure better let Mayo go, or he's going to get junked. Right now, we're watching a battle for 7th. We're in the back. Frank Warner is pulling for David Mayo. He says, get around sure here. Give me another point, bud. Not going to happen yet. Mayo's going to lose some serious ground. Back out front, though, Cody Moore with about a second lead on Truxell. Truxell slowly reeling them in. Pit window's going to be here in about 5 laps or so, I believe. You're going to start seeing a lot of cars come down pit lane. While McIntyre goes to work on Truxell, wants to take over that second spot. A big points day for McIntyre, but he's not done yet, folks. We're on board with the 2 machine of John J. McIntyre, currently in the number 3 position. McIntyre wants to at least get to second place here, but he'd love to win it here, lock himself into that final round. As we got the lap car, Bill Sleep out there, letting the leaders go by. We're going to see who the first car here is going to be pit. Like I said, the next couple laps, you're going to see somebody come down. Ideally, though, they're going to want to get around 115 or so. As Cody Moore's out front by about 1.5 seconds or so. That 2 machine of McIntyre, he is sending it. Just keep smoking the wall. You see Ben Madden coming around. He is at least a lap down on fresher tires. And he just doored the 2 car. 2 car, McIntyre is struggling. He's going to need to pit ASAP. Get that car fixed. Honestly, if you're McIntyre, you just come down pit lane right now. Might be a little early, but you just got to deal with it because you know that car's hurting. He is struggling, smoking the wall. He is tearing it down right now. If you're McIntyre, you come down right now. But he's not gonna. These guys don't have the crew chief mentality that I do up here in the booth. They just don't know what they're doing. They need my help. Unfortunately, the 2 car, McIntyre, he's gonna stay out there and keep losing a lot of time every single lap. Losing about a second a lap out there, screwing around. While the 88 of Cody Moore's out front here. 1.3 second lead on Truxell. McIntyre still struggling, still not pitting. Here he comes. McIntyre in the 2 car to pit lane. As we suspected, first car to enter the pits. Pit window is open. McIntyre had to be the first after he tried to tear the wall down on a few occasions. So McIntyre, he's going to have to save maybe a lap or so of fuel by the time he's done. Cody Curran trying to hold off Truxell. Truxell is reeling him in. At this point, you know you're pitting soon, so tear them tires up, send it in there. You need every ounce of speed you can get. Meanwhile, Truxell coming down pit lane as well. So Truxell, McIntyre, Warner, Curran, and Sleep down pit road. So you know Cody Moore's going to want to come in here in the next lap or so, in my opinion. While him and Shane Fuller are still out there on the track. Here comes our race leader, Cody Moore. Decides to bring it down pit lane. We're going to see if Shane Fuller does the same. Yes, sir. Fuller to pit lane as well. David Mayo, he says, hell with it. I'm staying out, boys. Hopefully there's some rain, because I'm going to be the race leader and we can throw the checkered flag. David Mayo flying around the speedway. He's going to be your race leader. No, he's not. Coming out. Come on, David. Way to ruin the fun. David Mayo coming down pit lane. Not going to be your race leader. While Truxell leaving pit lane. McIntyre going to blow right by him. A good call by McIntyre to come down pit lane as early as he did. Going to be interesting to see here if Moore and Fuller can get off of pit lane before the 2 car gets around him. Cody Moore leaving pit lane here. We're going to see if he can hold them off. Truxell has full speed ahead here. Cody Moore able to get up on the backstretch. He's going to be your race leader still. Cody Moore hanging on to his race lead here after the green flag pit stops. McIntyre in second, Truxell third, and Fuller with a terrible pit stop in fourth. What are you doing, Shane? Absolutely atrocious pit stop there for Shane Fuller. Lost a lot of ground. But Cody Moore out front by about a second and a half here. As McIntyre trying to reel in Moore. Moore's taking it easy, but you know McIntyre, he is sending that thing right now. He's cutting down this race lead. With about 30 laps left to go. Cody Moore out front by about a second on McIntyre. Not much going on through the field right now. We're just keeping our eyes on the race leader. Round of 6, race number 1. Next week we're going to be at Nashville. Then we're going to jump into our final 4 after that. Lap number 121, about 25 more laps left to go here, folks. Again, not too many battles here on the track. Get some of these patented tunes playing. As we're on board with John J. McIntyre trying to run down your race leader, Cody Moore. Cody Moore continues to be your race leader here. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty of things here, folks. About 22 more laps left to go. Really no battles on the speedway. Frank Warner up to the 5th spot, gaining a few points. Only 5 cars on the lead lap right now. After this long green run, apparently. Hopping on board, race leader Cody Moore. 20 more laps left to go. Cody Moore up front by about 2 seconds here. This race is kind of like one of Martin Truex Jr.'s wins. Boring. Cody Moore dominating here. He's led almost every lap. Except for a few. 2 seconds out front here. About 17 or so laps left to go. Just waiting to get to the checkered. We can get out of here and get to Nashville. Not a fan of this track, folks. Darlington's kind of a dump. Looking around, bunch of hillbilly fans here. This place kind of junk. Get me out of here. Let's get to Nashville. Ladies and gentlemen. Five cars on the lead lap. Cody Moore out front big time. Lead is growing, about 2.5 seconds. Appreciate you tuning in, spending your Thursday night here, if you're still there. We're just going to stay on the race leader because there's nothing happening anyways. You may as well watch the race leader. He's earned the right to be the race leader, so we're going to watch him. We're just going to be staring at the lap counter. Wish I could do something to make it more entertaining right now, folks, but I don't know. I'm just speechless. I'm out of words right now. There's nothing happening on this racetrack. Hopefully there's a debris caution or something. Oh, yellow. There's nothing happening. These guys are just all out practicing right now. Cody Moore pulling away big time from McIntyre. McIntyre used his tires up early on. Almost got to the back bumper more, but now he's over 3 seconds behind. He'll be lucky to hold on to the third spot. My guess is he won't. You're going to see Truxell get around him. Let's watch this battle. This is going to be a battle for second. Truxell in the third spot right now. Going to find a way around McIntyre here shortly, I bet. Truxell in the 5 car after starting in the rear. Had a good night trying to get to that second position. Looking to make a move. Any moment you're going to see that 5 car pull down to the bottom. Getting around that number 2 machine. Ten laps left to go here, folks. Waiting on Truxell to make a move. Truxell the back bumper of the number 2 machine, McIntyre. It's going to be a battle for second. Truxell up to the second spot. With just about 8 or 9 laps left to go, about 5 seconds behind your race leader, Cody Moore. So Truxell going to take home his second place finish here, most likely. Back out front to Cody Moore. The Kyle, Texas native has dominated this race. He's led a lot of laps. Not sure how many exactly, but it's been a lot. Cody Moore has grown the lead to 5 seconds officially. 5-second lead for the 88 car, Cody Moore. Frank Warner holding on with the number 5 spot right now. He's gaining a few points on, sure. Going to be interesting to see how much he cuts that gap down to. Five laps left to go around the speedway. Your top 5 right now. Moore, Truxell, McIntyre, Fuller, and Warner. We're on board, race leader Cody Moore. 5.5 second lead, just a few more laps left to go for him. Right now he's got in his sights Frank Warner in the number 5 spot. Can he put Warner down a lap? 2 laps left to go. Holding on to that bottom line, wants to put Mr. Warner a lap down. White flag in the air, finally here, white flag out. Last lap around the speedway, Cody Moore, the number 88. Frank Warner wants to stay on the lead lap, but he's not gonna, oh, is he gonna junk him? Oh! For a second, I thought Warner was gonna junk the race leader to teach him a lesson, but it's not gonna happen. Cody Moore blows by him. We're going to finish the race with 4 cars on the lead lap coming out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. The number 88, Cody Moore, your winner at Darlington. Moore's going to officially lock himself into the playoffs. Into the final 4, sorry about that. But Moore's going to win it, followed by Truxell, McIntyre, Fuller, and Warner. Your top 5. Cody Moore with a big win here. Let's pull him up here, get this broadcast over with here, folks. Cody Blake in the booth, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, a big win for you. You dominated all race long, able to take home the checkered flag. How'd the car feel?
It was fantastic. I don't know. I feel like we had the best long-run car and honestly probably just the best all-around car today. I feel like I just had a feeling 1 and 2 that gave us a good advantage and was able to keep a hold of it all race. So
yeah, it definitely worked out for you. Looked like your whole team was doing there well there mostly, but Shane ended up dropping back to 4th, but not a bad night for him either.
yeah, thank God. We got to just try to keep it strong and get the 3 of us that are still in here locked into the final 4.
Yeah, that'd be great to see, but great job out there tonight. Before you head out, you got any shout-outs or anything to add?
I just want to thank everybody in this league that's been racing clean. It's been a lot of fun having races where we get these long green runs. Obviously, thank you to you for doing the broadcast for us. Thank you to 5150 for sending some drivers over this way, helping me get everything up and running a couple years ago. And, yeah.
Yep. Well, great job. Congratulations officially locking yourself into the Final 4. Not that it was a concern, but got to be good to know that you're definitely going to be there no matter what now.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, Cody, great job out there. I'll let you head down and celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you much.
Cody Moore, the number 88 car, taking home the big win here. Darlington locking himself into the final 4 round here in a few weeks. Again, folks, next week we're going to be back here Thursday night at Nashville. Then we're going to have a week off for the 4th of July, and then after that, it's time for the championship round, the final 4 for the Donut Box Xfinity Series right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Again, thanks for tuning in, spending your night here with Hutchinson Motorsports TV. The GOAT, Blake Hutchinson, on the call.